Hello everyone, welcome on back to Riverbend Springs. Alright, we're just taking some wood beams, long planks, and whatnot up to the Grain Elevator Museum. Right now it's on a stage that needs wood beams and planks. We have enough planks there, surprisingly. Otherwise, we did have, I think, 2 or 3 pallets at the farm. I don't have them here loaded up, but we can bring them over whenever. We'll probably, we might be at the next stage next month, maybe. We actually have 2 fields ready to harvest, so we'll be trying to get to those today. I'm thinking we'll do the canola field first, because that is for ready. We also have a soybean field. I might buy one of the fields right next to the current soybean field, and we can combine them. That's why I do the canola field first, because then we could have a worker plant, for example, while we're doing the harvest and getting the fields connected and everything. $99,000. Eventually I'm going to actually pick up those cement bags and sell them somewhere else someday. Not right now. But yeah, this is looking, I mean, pretty close to finished. There's not a ton of spots I'm seeing that are, need a bunch of work. Maybe in the interior. Maybe he's doing some interior work. It's gonna happen eventually, so. Alright, I did actually advance 2 months too. We didn't have anything to do, so that's why I just advanced 2. So we'll collect that contract. I really didn't want to do another month of just doing contracts, because that doesn't seem like the most entertaining thing. We want to work on our own farm. So, yeah, now we got multiple fields ready to harvest, so we'll probably do this field here first. Yeah, there was some hail damage. You can't see in like every field there's hail damage. So yeah, we'll do the canola field first, and we'll move over here. It does remind me, this field it's been harvested, so it's actually a good time to buy it. I think we'll buy field 6, which obviously does buy a lot around, but is what it is. It's quite a bit around, yeah. A lot of trees. A lot of trees. Maybe we can thin it a little bit and move it to our own production. Eventually I want to buy field 9 as well, so we can just combine all of these into one great big field. Not going to do that right now. I think there's sugar beets in there. I don't think they've been harvested, and I'd rather not rent, a $25,000, $30,000 harvester to do one small field that I'm probably not even going to make that money back on. I would just be losing money, and I really don't want to do that, so. Alright, so let's get this just dropped here for now. Right now the class is on the trailer right now, so we can just leave it on that. Of course, we'll have to get the combine to go down there with the header trailer, because basically any direction we would go would be a small opening, so we'll have to try to get it off to the side of the road. Do it that way. Yeah, I think I'm off to the side here. It'll be good to have both of these fields harvested, and like I said, that one I think will get replanted. We can easily have a worker do it. We'll probably have soybeans. Oh, might be sorghum. I'm trying. How much do we have for barley in storage? 31,000 liters, so it's pretty good. Well, profit-wise, sorghum would make the most sense, because that would be one of the next highest crops. from a planter. Unless we want to lease a seeder. We do not currently own one. Yeah, and the reason I'm probably not going to do that field first is obviously I want to combine them. And I'd rather not have a worker or somebody just sitting there not doing anything. Because I can't have a worker start planting that field and then for me to expand it and then plant the rest. And it all needs to be done in the same month, preferably. That way it's all ready at the same time. I think just doing this field first would make the most sense for that. Honestly, we might not need a trailer for this. And we do have quite a large grain capacity for this. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and we can do a time lapse for this. We can knock this out real quick, like so. I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done.
Love me, 'cause I don't think I love me anymore. Maybe I think too much, so I drink to rush all my demons out the door. Tell me that it's all inside my head. Call it OCD, tell me it's you, not me, 'cause it's driving me mad. I don't think I'm losing my mind. Building all these walls over time. Every time I lose my way, I find you. I know that when fears start to hit me, know that you're the one to lift me. I find you. Yeah, I'll find you.
Alright, so we're just about done here. Then we can get a planter in here right away. Yeah, we can probably have the John Deere do that. Yeah. Just in case the plow would require more horsepower. Well, maybe having the class for that might be the better bet. Although I have a pretty good idea which plow I'd get. I'm not sure if it's in the plow section. It's the Black Sheep modding one. I feel like it's basically everybody's favorite plow. Is it in here? Yes, the Subsoiler MT. It's a great mod. It's a great mod. I can't say enough. Oh yeah, there's a 12-meter version of it now. I think it was just 9 meters before, but there's a 12-meter now. We could go that big, but I don't know if we really need it. Like, we could be fine with the 6-meter, honestly. Considering really what we're doing is connecting some roads. Or connecting fields down here. And maybe we'll, plow out a little bit, but not a ton. We'd be just fine with the smaller one. There's really no fields in here that really truly make sense to combine like that. With a larger, like a 12-meter plow, you really don't have a use for it. You really don't, so. We can probably get away with a slightly smaller one. We'll definitely buy it. I don't think we'll rent it. That way we have it. Honestly, I think we might want to consider getting a bigger planter or seeder at some point. Well, eventually we're going to want to get a seeder, but nothing's quite came up in mods. I've been really hoping there would be like a 9-meter option. And there was this one, But then I realized it wouldn't do fertilizer. I was like, that's a lot more trips around this field than I want to do. Well, that's 8-meter width, but which I mean we could go up here, but then that's not a direct drill. It's you have to go way up here, which is 300,000. It looks like quite a contraption there. There's a lot going on. These will be sold probably next month or the month after. So May or June. I think that's usually the high price if I remember right. Where am I looking here? All right. Soybeans. All right, there we go. Yeah, like June looks to be the highest. And we should have, I think 3 and 4 should be ready by then. Yeah, those look like it's going to be next month. And is that sorghum? Yeah. That looks like it's going to be ready next month as well. We have a lot of fields about to be ready. I don't know if we need more barley or wheat or anything for chickens. Would it be a bad idea to do it though? Probably not. Do we want to buy a seeder or do we want to lease one again? Which we'd probably lease the Cyion. The horse, like I said the one time, I was having some weird issues where it wouldn't always load in. So I just, I'm avoiding it for the time being. Eventually I'll go back to it, but we might buy the Cyion. I don't think we have any big purchases otherwise. Yeah, I think we'll finally buy it. We'll buy some more seeds and stuff separate for it. Fill it up. We'll need it eventually. So I'm not too concerned about it. Then we'll do barley. I know we have 31,000 liters in the silo, but I think the chickens need like 4,000 or 5,000 liters right now. You really can't have too much, so. Alright, so let's buy some seeds and fertilizer. How many bags of seeds? Well, we could buy 3 and eventually bring them back. Honestly, I might need to look and see if there's a multi-fruit buying station at some point. They're just so convenient that it's hard to pass up sometimes. And I did want to say, or I guess announce in a sense, obviously I have done plenty of survival challenges in my day. 2 total in FS22. I am currently looking into one for 25. I have a pretty good idea for the map. I haven't quite checked it out yet, but I think it's going to work how I want it to. I haven't gotten anything else figured out, like starting equipment, but I am looking into it, so we might have that coming eventually. Not sure when, but I think it's going to be interesting because normally in survival challenges, your first 1 or 2 months in it, first two or 3 videos probably, it's all about trying to get a field made or plowed up or whatever. I think instead, because of the cost of combines in here, it'll be more like, all right, how can we get a greenhouse or something, because we have to try to make 75,000 plus. We have to try to make $100,000 for a combine, before you could get a combine for 30,000. So there's going to be a lot more challenge to it, and I think there's things that are going to have to be done slightly different to make to be successful. But we're also probably going to start with a higher horsepower tractor because there isn't quite enough mods out to do some really low horsepower stuff yet, but yeah, let it be known I am looking into it. I think there's probably enough stuff out there right now for mods and stuff to do it how I want to do it. Because, I mean, obviously you could start a survival challenge whenever, on any map. Just, you know, I have a certain style of map I like to do them on, so. But yeah, you can look forward to it eventually. So eventually either Houton or this will end. Well, eventually both will. Just kind of waiting on maps and stuff. Which, Riverbend, this won't end until the Grain Elevator Museum is done. That I can guarantee. I want to see that done. We have put a ton of work into it, and I feel like we're pretty close, so matter try to, you know, wait and see it through. Which, I mean, I've looked at maps too, but nothing quite piquing my interest. Obviously, Calmsden? I think, yeah, it's Calmsden. That just got released for 25, but we did do a short series on it on 22, so I don't know if that's something people would want to see again. Anyways, I think we'll go ahead and do a time-lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time-lapse is done.
My insecurities haunting my memories, 'cause I'm holding them inside. Let go, put my thoughts back into words. Feels like I let me down, ain't got no golden crown. I'm just trying to be right. I don't think I'm losing my mind. Building all these walls over time. Every time I lose my way, I find you. I know that when fears start to hit me, know that you're the one to lift me. I find you. Yeah, I'll find you.
Alright, so we're just about done here with the soybeans. Looks like a worker is a couple laps left on that field, so not too much left. This field yielded pretty good. I can't really complain. We'll get it put into the silo. We'll look at what the estimated total, you know, max value is. We'll look at the canola as well. Then we'll have to buy that plow, like I was saying earlier. We can get these fields combined. They'll be primed and ready for next time when we go to plant this. Yeah, there's a lot of hail damage. Dang it. I'm not used to this much hail damage. I haven't seen it in such a long time, but okay, I just wanted to make sure this looked like it was actually taking it away. That used to be a bug where it wouldn't, but obviously it has been addressed and fixed. Oh, 17,500 liters from this, not too bad. I think by the time we get the plow over here, get this section, that one section plowed up, I think this might just about be done. Well, this probably has 2 more strips, 3 more strips around, a couple more. It is just going around though, so it might not take as long as obviously turning around constantly and doing up and down strips. Of course, we'll have another soybean harvest next time. Well, we also have the sorghum, too. We have a lot of fields that get planted. It might be one of those situations where I just park the trailer somewhere and have both tractors plant fields or something. If we got to do it, we got to do it. All right, let's see here. So canola at max price, $55,000. Not too bad. And soybeans at max price, $65,500. It's unlikely we'll see that, but it usually does get pretty high. Plus, we'll have another field. It was probably over $100,000 of soybeans. Well, in a month or two's time? Canola, that's obviously all the canola that we'll do until, maybe eventually we'll do more, but we'll definitely not have any more to sell. It is like 11 or 12 month growth time on it. Quite a while. I would think by the time we get the plow back over here, the one section plowed up and expanded, I would think that would be just about done here. Yeah, next month we might end up having, 2 fields planted at the same time or something. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. We'll just have to obviously plan on one of the fields having a crop that has to be planted with a seeder, and one has to have a crop that's planted with a planter. More than likely, the larger of the 2 fields will probably put soybeans in it, maybe. But also, it would sit a while too, though. All right, let's see. Plows. We could technically plow or use the 12-meter one. I think the 9's as much as we need, though. Yeah, I think we'll buy the 9. Yeah, this is a plow that I have used numerous times back in 22. I'm glad to see it's, made its way over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made it so you can use it on the front as well. You could, be plowing a field with your front three point and then have a planter or something behind you. I don't think that was like that before, so I might be wrong, but still, it's an improvement, I'm not sure. I think that field there, the small one there, the sugar beets, I believe it is, it's been ready for 2 months at this point. I really hope they actually do the harvest, because like I said, I don't want to do the harvest. That's for certain. I'd rather not, at least. I just want to get this out of the way a little bit. I might plow around this. We could get just a little bit around. Yeah, we could probably get almost a full strip, even around this, get it closer to the road section. Make this whole thing just that little bit bigger. We got a little bit of time before the seeder is done. Like I said, I'm going to try to get this as close to this road edge as I can. May not be the straightest edge in the world. Yeah, it's not the straightest thing in the world, but it'll do. It'll do. Yeah, it won't be that big of a expansion on each of the fields, but obviously combining them will be nice. That's been the plan for quite some time. We won't be able to expand too much at this top section. just because some of it's owned by the other piece of land. Hey, it lined up pretty good. We'll probably have some at that side as well. There is a road down there though too, but we do have to take the whole road. I don't want to, take too much. Yeah. I was trying to think if I wanted to plow more down at this side or not. I gotta think long term of obviously where I'm gonna put, the combine trailer and stuff, which, I mean, honestly, if we could cut like 2 or 3 trees down, we could bring it right through here, right from the grass field. Eventually, we probably do want to cut some more trees around here. We own a decent amount now, especially with buying this piece as well now. This is fairly nice flat land too, so we shouldn't have some of the issues I was having on Bhutan with the expansion piece, where it's not the flattest, so it wouldn't always plant and then it wouldn't always harvest. It created a whole bunch of issues. Yeah, we'll just be waiting on that field right there to get something better in it or harvested. Then I'll gladly buy it then. Gladly buy it. And that looks like the cedar is doing its last round. Pretty good timing, really. You can just see how much that'll be extended. That's going to create one massive field. It's easily going to be our largest field. Easily. It's going to take quite a while to probably get it planted, so it might be a field that I'll get started right away. And it might still not be done. I'm not sure. We'll get, the planter all filled up for it and hope it finishes, I guess. Worker completed their task. That was a nice little expansion, well, adding another field to it. We've did that with, 3 and 4 as well now, so. Anyways, that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.